brace yourself while corporate America tries to sell us its wretched things.
What's up, everybody? It's your friend and mine, Round the Wheel. We're going to play some Pit of 100 Tiles today. But first, we're going to crack some packs. Grab a few magic packs on my way to get lunch today. Hey there, everyone. How's it going? Round the Wheel. I'm in a bit of darkness today, but I kind of like the effect. I don't know. It looks kind of okay to me. Everything else is kind of halo-y. But maybe we need that light over there to make it look like I'm not streaming in a cave. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm doing this in a morgue or something. So, let me get up real quick and just fix that. There we go. That's a little less. That's a little less disturbing, I think. This isn't a basement hobby. Normal people do this too. I'm normal, I swear. Alright. Let's get phone stuff out of the way. Phone notifications. So I don't feel overly distracted. Got 3 packs here. We got 3 packs today. We'll go in order of set release. We'll just see if we get something. Nothing particularly crazy here. You know, we got Outlaws of Thunder Junction. We got Tarkir Dragon Storm and Lore When Eclipsed. Not sets of, you know, super, you know, not super amazing sets. Sets with unimpeachable reputations. But music's so loud you can barely hear me. Okay, I brought it down some. Sorry about that. And let me pull my mic closer. We'll pull that a little. Sorry, it's hard for me to get used to the. It's hard for me to get used to adjusting from the Music Monday streams. I never adjust quite enough from that. So we'll go. So yeah, please let me know if it's too loud or anything, especially after a Monday, because it gets pretty crusty with the sound overpowering me, because I'm not quite used to adjusting it down enough from where I have it so that everybody else can really enjoy it. But here we go. We're just going to crack a few packs, starting with Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the cowboy hat set. See if we get anything fun out of here. There's big score cards in here. Seeing a magic backing on the backs, well, the tokens up front, so I guess. Hi, Santiagucci. How are you doing? We got a mercenary token here, so the rare's probably going to be up front. I don't adjust the rare like a bunch of people. Red and white desert land right here. And, okay, rare Pillage the Bog. Oh, this is a foil rare, so we aren't even at the regular rare yet. Foil rare, Pillage the Bog. What does that do? Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is twice the number of lands you control. Ooh. Appropriate song for the occasion. Huh. We're opening a Thunder Junction pack, and we've got Time Splitters music coming on. Wild West. Wow, Oh! Well, hello to you in Italy. Hope you're having a good evening over there. Put one in your hand. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is twice the number of lands you control. Put one of them into your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That could be useful. I'm thinking of running some Jund land shenanigans lately. That World Shaper deck. That's okay. That's okay to only be watching in YouTube. I don't care too much. I simulcast on Twitch and YouTube. So you can watch one or the other. I don't really care. This is too loud in my own ears, actually. Howdy, Billy. How you doing? That's right over my damn face. I'm the one that put it there, though. Well, because I'm selfless. But thanks for the biddies, as always. Thanks for popping in. We're just cracking a magic pack right now. We started with a foil rare. That's pretty auspicious, generally. And it's in colors that I like running, too. We got Skewer the Critics here. Skewer the Critics, always good to see you, too. Skewer the Critics is a pretty good uncommon. I remember that doing some damage in Limited. Oh man, Gitrog. Hey, we're taking a ride here. This is the black and green pack. The Gitrog, Ravenous Ride. That is a mythic. Nice first pack there. Hard to see what is actually on the card. I need to get a document camera, probably. Shine it over the table and just pull from there. I've been thinking about that, but I think I should do that. The Gitrog, Ravenous Ride, 6/5 legendary creature, a frog horror mount. With trample and haste, whenever the Gitrog Ravenous Ride deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice a creature that's saddled at this turn. If you do, draw X cards, Then put up to X land cards from your hand on the battlefield. Tap for X is the sacrifice creature's power. Saddle 1. I'm sure you can do something disgusting with that. Is that a successful pack, or is that one of those cheapo legendaries? I don't know. I know Gitrog has a good reputation in its original. Oh, that's a $5. Yeah, that's $5.51. And anytime a card is more than $5, it gets a sleeve. So, and it goes in my money cards box. So let's grab a couple sleeves real quick. Let me just grab a couple clear sleeves. We'll grab 2. We'll adjust our expectations. There it is. Where the hell's my money box? The old college savings fund right here. Just kidding. I don't think anyone in this house is going to college anytime soon. I'm sure not. I'm done with that. So let's give Gitrog a sleeve. $5.51. That's well above the margin. I might put it in bulks if it was more on the fringe. But there we go. We clear sleeved up Gitrog. We have a fun little. That might be worth consideration as a commander, though. I'm kind of starting to get in a Jund mood lately for as far as that goes. Let's check out Pillage the Bog too. That seemed like an okay sorcery for what it did. Oh yeah, that's bull. That's 38 cents. Foil rare is not quite as exciting as they used to be. But alright, that's pack number 1. Pack number 1 already a success. Let's move on to Tarkir Dragonstorm here. Again, rares up front. I'm not going to bother reconfiguring those. Over here, we've got a monk token. Hey, it's a monk token. People say he's monking around. 1/1 with prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token gets +1/+1 till end of turn. And we have. Oh no, it's actually in the back. That was the back of the pack. So now we turn around to the front here. Go through our commons. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Oh, it's a mana dork. For 1, you can give it any color of Jeskai, red, white, or blue. Not great, but in those colors, I think you'll take the mana fixing you can get. Gurmag Nightwatch. Storm Shriek Feral. A bunch of common-y type stuff. Jeskai Brushmaster. 1 blue, red, white. 2/4 Orc Monk with double strike and prowess. I love a good French vanilla creature. They've really dialed back on the French vanilla creatures. That's creatures that only have keyword abilities. That's what that means. So double strike and prowess. That's a lot of fun. Knockout Maneuver. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control, then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Not too shabby. For the limited environment. Salt Road Skirmish. Black 3, destroy target creature. Create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens. They gain haste until end of turn. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. That's a Zergo toy right there. Just watched Maulhound roast Zergo yesterday. We got a rare here, Stillness in Motion. This is a very Jeskai pack. Stillness in Motion. An enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Then if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment and put 5 cards from your graveyard on top of your library in any order. Interesting. I don't see that doing me much good in the near future. And then we got this Rainveil Rejuvenator. Foil uncommon. Elephant Druid. Can't imagine that one being a hit. Stillness in Motion. It's not a card I've heard anybody go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over. Yeah, that's a quarter. A whole quarter. So there's that. And then, your life gain land, comes in tapped. Whatever. Bird token. Alright. Pack of bulks. Not terribly exciting. Much like Tarkir Dragonstorm in general. But, you know, I hadn't bought a Tarkir in a while. I mean, it's no Ether Drift. There could at least be something fun in it. Alright, let's take a look at old Lorwyn Eclipsed here. I enjoyed this set. I think I did pretty okay on it in the past. I like the -1/-1 counter. I want to get the Blight Curse pre-con. Let's see. Glamourmite. Gold Meadow Nomad. Assert Perfection. What I do every single day. Marrow Sky Swimmer. A blue and white merfolk. Yeah. Big merfolk colors there. Moon Glove Extractor. Well, blue is. White's not so much. Dawn Blessed Pennant. As this artifact enters, choose Elemental, Elf, Fairy, Giant, Goblin, Kithkin, Merfolk, or Treefolk. Whenever a permanent you control the chosen type enters, you gain 1 life. 2 and tap and sack it. Return target card of the chosen type from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. That's not too bad. I could especially see that being pretty good with elves. Or merfolk. Twin Flame Travelers. Oh, Twin Flame Travelers. That's actually a pretty decent uncommon, right? If a triggered ability of another elemental you control triggers, it triggers an additional time. Twin Flame Travelers. I actually remember that. I remember hearing about that in casual conversation. Oh, it's just a quarter. But if you're playing elementals, you definitely want them triggering more than once. Shimmerwild's Growth. Enchant land. As this aura enters, choose a color. Enchanted land is the chosen color. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. Okay, alright. Interesting. That's an uncommon. We're still on the uncommons. Moving on. Another uncommon, Deep Channel Duelist. At the beginning of your end step, untap target merfolk you control, another merfolk you control get +1/+1, which would be great if it wasn't white. That means can't run it in Hackball, so that's not exciting. But what is exciting is winnowing. Oh, and there's another thing. Hey, my boy Doran, a foil Doran, Besieged by Time. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Winnowing. White 4, sorcery with Convoke. Your creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting this spell pays for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's color. For each player, you choose a creature that player controls. Then each player sacrifices all other creatures they control that don't share a creature type with the chosen creature they control. So you can do something really stupid and fun and asymmetrical if you're playing a Kindred deck. Let's see, winnowing. Winnowing is 34 cents. But there's an anime print that's $10. I'll be danged. Oh, and the fracture foil or whatever it's called, the treatment, that one is $75. Dang. But this is just a regular winnowing. It's 34 cents, but I think I could piss someone off with this. It'd be very funny. What I'm more interested in Doran here. We've got a Doran, Besieged by Time, which I am building Felithar right now. I've been in the midst of building Felithar for a while. I don't think this Doran is particularly expensive, but yeah, he's like 70-some cents. Each creature spell you cast with toughness greater than its power costs 1 less to cast, so cost reducer. Love to see that. Not that toughness creatures are generally very expensive anyway, but it's nice. Whenever a creature you control attacks or blocks, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the difference between its power and its toughness. Interesting. Okay, and we even got a nice little foil plains. We're foiling it up over here. A Merfolk token. Looks like a blue and white Merfolk token and a Shapeshifter. Okay, I like that pack pretty well. Nothing I would call money in there, but hey, foil Doran. I'm going to call that a W. The big W, though, Gitrog, Ravenous Ride, who is the most recent inhabitant of the money box, which is getting pretty full considering I haven't been back in the pack cracking game for that long. So let's go ahead, dump the rest of these off. Drop off my bulks in the bulk, drop off my money in the money. Didn't need our second clear sleeve today. That's sad, but we were buying kind of iffy sets. So the fact that we had a success with even one of them is okay by me. So let's go ahead and get to the game. We're playing Pit of 100 Tiles, Chips Challenge. Chips Challenge Custom Level Pack. Here we are on level 33, I believe it is. Let's move you up. Why don't we? There we are. And then we'll... There we go. There we are. That's a little bit more comfortable. A little bit more going on screen there. All right. Let's hit it. Nice little Flintstones password screen music here. Hey! Well, that's cool to hear. Chips Challenge is the first video of yours I ever watched way back when. Chips Challenge is a foundational pillar of the Round the Wheel experience. There are 2 puzzle games that I really enjoy playing custom level packs of. One is Lemmings, one is Chips Challenge. In fact, a lot of people have watched that Chips Challenge video. It's probably might even be my most watched video. Let me see real quick. My little content dashboard on YouTube. Content views. Probably over time, the Chips Challenge. Yes, episode 1 of my Chips Challenge Let's Play from back in 2013 is my most watched video on YouTube with 83,000 views, which is chump change compared to what some people get on their stuff. But that's my most watched thing ever. Hey Roundy, was wondering if you do a playthrough of the Commander Keen games and Crash Bandicoot. Bandicoot? What? Crash Bandicoot. What are we doing out here? A playthrough of the Commander Keen games and Crash Bandicoot in the future. It's been a long time since I played Commander Keen. And I played a custom Commander Keen back in the day even. Keys of Croatia. How long was it ago that I played Keys of Croatia? 2011. Good God. Where does the time go? I'm sure there's more. But someone did a whole trilogy of 7, 8, and 9 too. And I played that way back in the day. Those were fun. I barely remember a dang thing about them though. I'll consider it though. I'll consider it. Crash Bandicoot especially, not really something... I had the first one on PlayStation back in the day. Back when I had a PS1. But I never really tried to like 100% it in earnest, I don't think. It was more of my brother's thing. Let's go ahead and get to the gaming here. We've been going for about 30 minutes here, and not much chipping and challenging has happened. So we're going to think outside the block today. All right. Oh, wait a minute. We got to get up one, too. Uh-oh. Well, how are we going to do that? So what we have to do is actually go up this way. So we want to go top row. Almost pooched that. Hope you're loving the new home. I sure am. Let me pull chat over here so it's a little easier for me to see. Alright, here we go. I am loving the new place. It's very relaxing. It's very, very nice. Okay, so we want to get to... Okay, nobody's going to catch me right here. Okay. Oh boy. This is not my idea of a good time. Oh, we're going to have to go inside no matter what, so... Oh, can't stay there thinking. Let's go ahead and push this to the middle so that we're not disturbing you any. Oh, well, we disturbed him anyway. Well, he's going around the edge, and yeah, okay. Alright. Careful not to push too many things into each other there. We gotta save our stuff. Okay, there's one that's been gotten. We have 4 blocks left for 2 more keys, I think. I'm moving a little bit timidly, but that's because of my keyboard. My keyboard tends to be a bit oversensitive. Thanks for remembering about the new home, by the way, Liam. I appreciate when people remember stuff like that. Okay, this is going to be the toughish one right here. Let's let them pass, and then I don't think I have a whole lot of time to rip this off. Let's just rip the band-aid. There we go. All the blocks on these islands have chips under them. Don't bother looking for flippers. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, which way do I go? I can't really see very well. Well, this would get me... If I push this down, it would get me stuck, because I would just loop back on myself. So, this one... Let's go down from here. Okay, that makes some sense. Okay, and then here. And then here, and then here. Alright, well, we're through the chip gate. Okay, what's your angle here, son? Okay, no angle. Okay, now we gotta build our way around to the end. And it doesn't look like we have any enemies interfering, so... but there's only 4. Only 4 blocks here. Can we do this with 4? Can we do this with 4? Should I have brought something with me? I don't think I could bring something with me. I don't think it's possible. Oh my. The last puzzle. Uh-oh. Okay. So how do I wanna approach this? There's no flippers. So only 4 blocks to get around this bend. What's the best way to do that? Stream started frozen on me making the Aren't I a Lovely stinker. Oh my goodness. What's south of here? South of here? Was I supposed to save a block? I couldn't save a block from here. Jorgensen, Tyler. Hope you're doing well. Used to love the podcast you did with Zoop and Brian. Yeah, that only lasted a few episodes, but it sure was a time. Do I have to say... No way. There's no way I have to save a block through the entire level. That just wouldn't do. I'm confused. Don't bother looking for flippers. Yeah, I don't have flippers. So I'm not bothering to do that. I came through here. What's south of here? I genuinely have no idea. Four blocks and a fat lot of nothing? Well, if I push the blocks, there's nothing underneath them. Now there's nothing underneath them, and I'm running out of time! Oh no. Stumped at the very last. They said don't bother looking for flippers, and there weren't any. Well, okay, hold up. If I... Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I was going to lose anyway. So... Let's go here. We solved combinations last time, and it was a great time. Okay, so... We can only use 3 of these. One is stuck along the bottom. I have to do this. Now, is there an efficiency to this where 1, 2 blocks to get to that, 2 blocks to get to that, and then 2, and then 1, and then 1. 8 blocks total. Oh, now they're coming through at a little bit more of a staggered pace. Oh, you don't know either, one weird dude. Oh, okay. I thought you were gently backseating me for a second, which is okay, but I thought you were like, remember what's south of here? And it's like, oh wait, well, nothing, I guess. Okay. Grab this. I got a little scared. Oh, I got a lot of scared. Wow. Depending on how you stagger that can be really challenging. Pop, 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 pop. All the blocks on these islands have chips under them. Don't bother looking for flippers. Yeah, okay. So maybe there is a way to do this that it's like... If I push this to the right, I get stuck, so... Let's push this down. And then... right. Hey, DRS, how you doing? Maybe there is, like, a pair of flippers. Maybe if I go, like... Maybe there are flippers around here somewhere, though. Because you get here... Maybe there is a place I can go. Yeah, are there flippers out somewhere on the water? He said don't bother looking for flippers under those blocks, but that doesn't mean they're not out on some other set of blocks, but we can see 4 over here. If there are flippers out here, I can't see them. But I'm going to take a quick check. Ah, there is a path I can walk along there. The name of the level is Think Outside the Block. So... if it takes more than 4 to get around to that exit thingy, then there's probably... Here we go. Okay, well, there's plenty over here. Alright, now we just have to see if any of them are booby-trapped, or what's the deal here. Okay. Hopefully none of them are booby-trapped. Okay, doesn't appear to be the case. Yet. Okay, they all seem to be safe to me. But yeah, there's more than enough to do the job over this way. Much easier, much more convenient. Don't know why I'm playing with fire like this, but here we are. Yeah, that's a neat design. It's like, well, how am I going to get around with 4 blocks? Well, find a place where there's 5 blocks. Easy. Very nice. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad a level. Paramecium Palace. Use brown buttons to wake the king bug or queen paramecium. All blue walls are solid. Okay, so... all blue walls are solid. Good to know. There's a block here that he's kind of moving around there. And there's the queen bug. So that wakes the king. So am I going to start hearing cloning any minute now? Where do I go from here? All blue walls are solid. I think I can basically trust him on that. Okay. Okay, we can leave that there. Let's just venture upward. Yeah, there we go. Alright, traffic's a little nutty.
Bummer.
Oh, shoot. Not fast enough. Okay, so... we go this way. There are parameciums. Well, shit. Gotta push it all the way back and start over. Interesting how that's recoverable, though. Here we go. Now we probably want to save one for last to minimize whatever's coming, I would imagine. My guess is if you're too slow, then you just kind of screw yourself. Oh my. Okay. This actually, now that I think about it, this is feeling familiar. Okay. This one might have been in Chip's Challenge level pack 1. I'm remembering moving around these things and stuff. So I can stay in here because that's safe. Okay. I can go and fire. That's very nice. Okay. Loop through. Okay. Okay, I don't have any keys, though. But I need flippers. I have flippers, so now I have to go down in the glider traffic. Okay. Yeah, I definitely remember this now. I have definitely played this level before. 2 yellow keys. So, one goes over here. I have fire, so that's okay. Woo-wee. Okay. Scary. There's a little bit of reflex to it, but not that much. Oh, Lord. You gotta be quick.
Bummer.
Why didn't you go left? Oh my god, my keyboard. My kingdom for a keyboard that isn't shit. And now I gotta do all that all over again. Damn. Yeah, I haven't seen any brown buttons. Those must be at the end. So this is basically kind of a checklist level. I have strong memories of playing this. Because I remember going through the... gliders and stuff. That was almost really stupid. But it wasn't. That's the key. Oh yeah. I have fire boots. I don't have to go all the way around with them. Move when I say move, Chip. Golly. Lazy bones. Interesting how bugs avoid fire, but parameciums don't. They do all generally. It's not about fire avoidance, really. Bugs will follow the wall on their left, whereas parameciums will follow the wall on their right. So they're all being kind of shepherded around by the various gravel and block arrangements here. They're not avoiding or not avoiding fire, per se. This part, oh god. That part's ugly. Mercy sakes. Alright, we survived it this time. So we can go farther now. Alright, we're into the mainframe. Let's go. Okay, 2 chips. Okay, we gotta go around to... Alright. Wait, did I do a whoopsie? Okay, he's gonna go on the wall to his left. So, avoiding the wall, it's gonna go around and then this way, and then it's going to follow this wall, so I should be safe right here. I think. If I have worked out how they... It's gonna turn... Yep, right there. Oh shit. I was so proud of solving it, I almost didn't. Woohoo! Okay, so now I have to actually free them from their... Now I gotta go do the other one, likewise. Okay, so you're gonna follow the wall to the right. So I should be safe. Okay, there's actually not anywhere I'm technically safe from this one, because it will be following the wall to its right, meaning it will go up this way and around. So I'm safe in this corner until he turns the corner. So I do actually have to actively run from this one a little. I get a little bit of space from it, but now I need to start running. There we go. Okay, now letting them out means you're going to come out here and... So you basically just pick your poison and... There you go. Woo! Did it! That one is a little bit stressful. Level 35, difficulty switch. The longer you wait to hit this button, the slower the tanks and walls will switch. Interesting. Okay, we'll give it some time. Okay. I don't know what the ideal amount of time is to give it. I gave it about 20 seconds. Whoop. Alright. I don't actually have to use those little hiding spots, I don't think. Okay, that's not too bad. Woo! Hey, hi, how you doing? About to watch Supergirl. Good luck with the chips. Good luck with the Supergirl. Hope you enjoy. Was there a thing down in here? No, there was nothing down in here. I think it was a blue key to get a yellow key. There we go. I think I made it nice and even here. Okay, there's... Ooh, interesting. I think I want to go in from the top, maybe? Ooh, I don't know how to handle this. Just, Whew! Yeah, just a man. I hope I don't lose, because that was scary. That was frightening. Alright, so... Maybe you do want a fast switch. Okay, I was gonna say, I hope I don't get passed back and forth too bad here. Oh, crap. Do I move forward from here, or do I go somewhere else? No, this looks like a dead end. So we might as well get out of here. Okay, nobody's gonna come up through the We want to go here now. To the left. I'm on fire, baby. I'm so money, I don't even know it. Let's see. Staring death head on. Head on. Apply directly to death's forehead. Oh, dear God. You want me to do this with... Oh, my God. Okay. We're in for it now. Okay, well, at least it boots you out reasonably quickly. Oh, God. Frightening. Thunderbolt and lightning. Very, very frightening. Okay, can't believe I did that one without dying. 2 chips left only. Shit. Alright. Up. And now I only have to use... I think I can get to the exit from here. Okay, yeah. Once you're up, go down and in. Easy! That one was not too bad. First try. First try. My keyboard didn't shaft me on that one, so... 36 cell. Here we go. Oh, boy. Alright, well, we've got that. Alright. How many chips? 27 remaining. Alright. Basically just go through and avoid enemies. Make big money at home, sharpen saws, and earn extra cash.
Bummer.
Damn it. The bit crushing. Kind of messed me over there. I was going to say, and now I am sans blue key. I need a red key as well. Mysteries abound. Only 9 left, though. Oh, I should have gone in that one to the left. Well, that's pretty easily reachable. There we go. What happens if I approach this from the right? Oh. Nothing special. Okay, I'm seeing my way to red key. Let's not stay on the wall, actually. Oh, uh-oh. Double secret probation room. Let's go. We can do this. Only 3 chips remaining, and plenty of time to get them. Ooh, another double dangerous room. Shit! Grr. Arg. That one was kind of my fault, I think.
Bummer.
I didn't even look. That was really stupid. Oh, you can go this way? Pretty early? Okay. Get some nastiness out of the way there. Hmm. You're telling me I gotta do this room twice? Okay. Yeah, sure. Just go through and collect all the chips first. That's probably smart.
Bummer.
Dang it! Ugh, it sends you through so fast. Hey, Crazy Dave. How are you? Oh, that's quickest way to that one. I'd almost rather do that one first, I think.
Well, shit.
That's right. I think there's one near the beginning that I'm kind of missing, but yeah. Ooh, very nice. Always love... Shoot. I went a stupid way there. Always nice to get off of work. Always nice to punch out a little early. Did I just go away? I didn't want to go again. Damn it.
Brace yourself while corporate America tries to sell us its wretched things.
Okay. Oh, hold up, hold up. Whew. Okay. Now we want to go... We want to go in here with you. There we go. and then right, and then down. Then we want to go into... Why is that so much less dangerous than the glider one? 3 chips remaining. Yeah! Live is always the preferred experience. Okay, I was just a little more deliberate that time, and it seems to have worked out for me. Now to just get to the end without screwing it up. Like a big fat jerk. Okay. Let's wait at the precipice, and end. No! What?! What?! Chip! Did you, like, trip on your shoelace or something? You dumb dope. I'm blaming Chip for that one entirely. Eat my shit in hair, Chip McCallahan. What are you rounding? That was all Chip. Rounding nothing. That was this big nerd's fault right here. I was pointing at Chip, not myself. He choked. He choked at the very end. Sorry, Chip. Melinda doesn't go for pasty nerds who can't seal the deal. I just charged through without looking there. That time it was my fault. The other time though, 800% Chip. Oh, Dicey Dungeon, okay. I was like, what song is this? This is kind of rad. See, Chip, you've been through worse. Come on. Alright. You can do it, Chip. You can do it this time. Thank you. Second time's the charm, I guess. My goodness. Oh, Chip. Oh, Jeffrey. Wait, no, I want to do the next level. Crossover. Level 37. Okay, this is probably just a fairly simple maze where you go across the ice in different ways. Lots of time to solve it. 29 chips left to get. This is one of those you can kind of feel out. This is a little bit of a breather. This is just remember where you've been. Am I going to do that? Hell no. But I'll try to keep up as best as I can. Okay, how do I get around you? You're gonna make me take some long, convoluted path. Just for chippies. If there's anyone who's more familiar with the word bummer than chip, let us know in the chat. We're all dying to know. I don't know, I think I'm doing a pretty okay job of circling here. Yeah, I got pretty much everything over on this side, so... Am I at the beginning of the level, or near it? Oh, I'm somewhere in the vicinity. Now I'm getting a little off the beaten path here. Ooh, that warm synth is calling my name. Now I'm making circulars. Yeah, I'm making a bigo circle. Been here. Can't go there yet. Alright, so there's a few that I'm... Yeah, this is a big circle I'm taking right here. Okay, I'm probably where I need to be for most of these other chips then. This feels fresh. Okay. We got a fresh sound chip. It'll play well at this school. Chip Challenge is very similar to another game series that was called Monty's Mazes. Well, who knows? Maybe Chuck Somerville stole the idea. Ideas get stolen all the time. Okay, no, I need to make my way back around to where I was. I could make a crossover here. And I think I will. Nope. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. But I got to get back around to going this way. Not quite. Okay, I think we're back on the other track now. Yep. Not too bad. Wasn't too much to that one. Pretty simple. Key arithmetic. Okay. Alright. So do we only want to take one at a time, maybe? Or do we have to use certain amounts? Okay, we may... Hopefully we're not wasting keys here. I'm trying to use only one at a time, too. Okay. Hopefully this isn't an efficiency level. This is just keep track of your usage. There's a red. Why do I feel like I've screwed myself out of a... Yeah, I think... Oh, well, no. I haven't. I'm just going to use what I can, where I can. Grab one blue. Boom, blue. Boom, blue. Okay. Now, if I use it up here, that gets me stuck. So I have to keep looking for keys, generally. Okay. I think the key is to look for keys, not for chips. If I go over here, yeah, that gets me a fat lot of nothing. So yeah, using keys to get chips is not necessarily the move. Okay, so we get a yellow. We definitely want to go in there. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Where is a yellow key? Yellow key is up here. So the move is to take this and get a bunch of... Basically, what will get us the most keys. And it looks like going down here will do that. Now, next move that is the biggest net gain is opening that. Wait, no. Well, that's a big net gain anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, keeping up with how many keys you've used is a real bear. So let's just not. Let's just wing it. Generally a great idea. And just let's not go in places that look kind of bare. Until we know what we're up against. Okay, not here. That's pretty much it for that. I don't see any green keys in this level. So going anywhere that would require a green key, I think is a fool's errand. Oh, man. No, I think... Oh, there is a green key. Okay. Oh, so you gotta use the yellow key there, probably. I don't see... Okay. So the yellow key was up here. And And we need a blue key, so we need to go in here. We have 2 of each. But this is an important one. There we go. Because green keys stay forever. And now we need to go places that will get us yellow keys, because those seem to be kind of scarce. Is there anywhere to go to get a yellow key that will yield a key? Okay, a lot of red. Seeing a lot of red. Not keeping a ton of track. Maybe that's bad. You do need a yellow key for down here, though, at least. When to grab that, though? Yeah, there's definitely one way through here. I think. We don't need to use anything like that over here. Yeah, I ran out of keys. Okay. I'm not gonna, like, write it down or anything. I am just gonna kind of feel it out. It's vitally important that you get this, though. Because you do need to get these in pretty short order. I wish it told you how many of each key you had. I wish you didn't have to keep up. But no, you need the yellow to get here. Dang it. No, sorry. Yeah. One of each. Yellow. Then you need yellow to get... Okay. I'm forced to reckon with the fact that we have 2 red keys right now. Or maybe the red keys are like the least important and we don't need to use them yet. Maybe it just matters that we get yellow and blue keys. Yellow and blue keys seem to be at a premium. So the best place to use a red key okay, we want to open this and get a bunch of these. Net gains 0 keys. Yeah, you gotta be really selective with your yellow key usage. So going here would yield the most yellow. So, is there anywhere where using a yellow key would get you a key? It would get you a red right here. let's go ahead and... I think I've seen more red keys around than anything. Hold on. Yellow. Red. That's a lot of chips. That's a valuable move. This is not such a valuable move. You have to kind of work out what everything gets you and determine value. This is obviously a big value move right here. And so is getting that. Anything with one chip is probably not the way. But... yeah, I kind of figured that was a mistake. Because I don't think a red key gets us anything. So there's like, okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that leaves us with only 11 chips. So yeah, you have to piece out the most efficient way to get everything. So yeah, I might have to write this down. I'm gonna go get a piece of paper real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, let's work this out. Okay, so... Let's look into value propositions here. Middle, we got red, blue. You go up here, 2 blue, 2 red. You go up here, 2 blue, 2 red. Wait, no, I have to map it out a lot more specifically than that. I kind of want a full view screenshot of the level, honestly, but I don't want to go looking on a wiki because I feel like I would find the solution. Maybe I don't need to pen and paper this out. Maybe I can just, I don't know. Maybe I can just work out what's efficient and what's not. What I know for sure is blue to here to yield absolute most. But you also need to use a yellow key to get the green key, so... That may be it, though, for yellow keys. I think yellow key usage you want to try to kind of minimize. You definitely want to get a hell load of red and blue keys, I think. That's a net gain of no keys. And there's a yellow key up in here somewhere, right? Yeah. And we want to use that one yellow key to get in here. So we can get these things. Then we want to go places that will maximize our chip or key yield. So right now, let's go places that have net gain 0 keys. A yellow key to get a red in there would be kind of useful, but we've seen so many reds, like, I don't know. I don't know how many red keys I have, or have access to. Let's get this one, just to add to our stores. Now it's only going places that really maximize how many chips we get. Going in here would yield 4, but we have to use 2 keys. Like, that's a good yield right there, though. That's basically 1 key for 2 chips. That's not terrible. This is probably the best we've got so far. Oh, and we're out of blue. Cool. Well, it's pretty easy to know that you're going to open up the exit with green keys. Okay, there's another blue. But, again, I haven't been keeping up with how much red I have. And I don't think it's 18 chips worth. Yeah, it is. I mean, I'll go in here, but I still don't think I'm really, like, solving much. Maybe the green key is not it. Maybe the green key is a red herring. Ha ha ha. LOL. Because this is a pretty good yield right here, as far as chips go. It makes me want to take that down to Chinatown. That's a good yield for blue right there. I need to go around and count how many of each key you get to. Yeah, it's pretty clear you get the most reds. Wow. Six chips. And all I have left is green. So yeah, if I went in here, if I used a yellow here, that would be mega efficient. Blue. Pop. Yellow. Thank you, Fairy Slash. I like this shirt too. It's very comfy. But, okay, in order to go here, I need to make sure I have more red key. So, let's net gain 1 key. So, let's see. Pop, boom, 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 boom. That's a lot of chip. So this is 1 for 1. That's not a great deal. There is another yellow key, though. So we could use yellow key to get... Alright, 1 of each. There's another one in there. So... Boom. Net. Boom. Boom. I think that's probably a safe move. But we want to open this now, so we have more red key access. But, oh my gosh, the yellow key. So many yellows there. But we still have access to one yellow. I think. Didn't we see that? Yes. So, I think maybe a move is going to be... Green gets us less than probably having 3 of those does. Okay. And we can go up here. Boom, pop, boom, pop. This gets us 2 blue keys. Net gain 0 keys, so that's probably a safe bet. This gets us an extra red, but not much else. We have lots of access to red keys. This is probably fine, because it gets us a thing. If it doesn't get us any keys, then we don't want it. For now. That gets us a red key, but we have lots of red keys. So I think probably we need to be breaking into blue spaces. Okay, that's about what I figured there. Boop. So if I get this, that's another red. Blue gets me the most chips right here, and another red key. And I don't know how many reds I have left, TBH. I might have to count this out. I don't think brute forcing this is... I'm not going to say not possible, but not a good idea for me personally. We need to see if getting the green key is the move or not. 5 chips. Okay, I don't know how many reds I have left, but that's all I can get. So I need to maximize the amount of chips I get with those. If I have 3 left, I can do this. That's 1. Damn it! Oh, very close. Because if I'd had a red, I could have popped into here. Quit making fun of me, playlist. Yeah, if I was able to bust into here, I would have it. So, just barely, not it. So, we have... Let's count and see how many of everything we have around this level. I think we can walk around everything.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go on.
Yeah, we definitely need what yellow keys we can get. There, okay, blue keys. Blue keys, red keys. So there's 1 of each there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5. There's a 6th blue key. Yellow. I see 1. There's another red. Over here we've got a blue. A blue. A red. green. Obviously, there's only going to be one green key. Blue, red, red. Fuck off. Yellow. There's 2 yellow keys. So we gotta figure out what the best value is. Wait, are there? There's 2 yellow keys. So those have to be used in a place that gets maximum value. Is a green key maximum value? Let's see what a green key gets us. By getting the green key, that yields chips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chips. I don't think that really stands up in comparison to what 5 chips and a guaranteed exit. I don't think that really stands up in comparison to what getting other colors of keys can give us, especially since we got so close last time. So I like what we've got going here, where we're only going for, it's just where is the most value in yellow. Getting 1 more red key. I think this works out the best. I think we might have enough if we use the yellow key to get this red key, because we only needed 1 red key last time. But didn't we also get this, and that gave us 3 chips? I thought that was a pretty good value for as few. So we've got 4. We got a guaranteed 4 over here. This is a slam dunk right here as far as value goes. But I'm going to try grabbing, especially since there aren't many places where you can get another key. Keys are more valuable than chips here. So there's nowhere we're going in to get a yellow key gets you a key, except for the green key. Which maybe that's the move. Did I waste a yellow key? There we go. But there are only 2 yellow keys. So you got to figure out where your value is best. But I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's where the 4 keys are, but maybe not. Yeah, if we give ourselves an extra red. You want to go in the places where you'll get the most from getting stuff. Oh, yeah, you want to go in there to net gain 1 key, obviously. Yeah, and a lot of places require getting into... requires some other key. No, there's still 1 blue key left. that we could get. Okay, only one left. 11 chips. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. So I think this might be... See how far we can get on just red keys, I guess. No. Won't be able to get much of anywhere with just red keys. It's probably our... Yeah, I was going to say, I bet that's our last one. By getting a green key, you get 5 chips. Which maybe that's the most valuable thing you can do. But I'm not gonna lie, I really like getting maybe 3 keys and... But what's more valuable? So, if I was to section it out... Yeah, let's do it how I was gonna do it earlier. We'll start from the middle. Plus red... plus blue. You go here, it's minus red, plus 2 blue, and plus 2 red. Over here is minus blue, and plus 2 blue, and plus 2 red. Behind that, we're going to put G in parentheses because it doesn't count for a gain or a loss. Plus 1 chip. And over here, behind a yellow, is plus 2 chips. Then you go up here a little more. Key routing the level. Yeah, this is sure is something. Minus blue, we get plus 4 chips. We have 34 chips that we have to get. And then behind here is a minus yellow, which gets us plus 1, which gets us plus red. Up here, minus blue, plus yellow, minus yellow, plus 3 chips. Over here, well, let's go down here first. This is quite the little drawing I have going here. And I started it too far over on the page. Damn it, am I gonna have to go get another piece of paper? Son of a... Okay. Plus, or no, sorry. Minus red gets you plus blue. And then minus blue is plus 2 chips. Minus red plus 2 chips minus blue plus 3 chips. There might be something to that. Okay, yeah, I have to get something to move around all that stuff. Minus red. Plus 1 chip. Minus blue. Plus 2 chips plus yellow. That's pretty big. You need a yellow key. Minus blue over here gets you, and then G. Plus 1 chip. Plus 1 chip. And then we'll mark the exits too. This is the yellow side, this is the green side. Minus yellow gets you plus 4 chips. And then a red key gets you plus 4. So that seems like big value right there. That's tempting. Whereas over here, you get minus yellow gets you plus 1 chip. Not nearly as much value. And then green. Plus 2. 8 versus 3. The difference is clear. Clear eyes. So then you come over here. This is minus red and minus blue. Gets you a grand total of 7 chips. Plus 3 chips. Plus 4 chips. So that's pretty valuable. Over on this side, what's hard is working out which small rooms are important. There are some pretty obvious big rooms, but then again, they might also be red herrings. It's a tough level to work out. Plus 1 chip, plus blue. Like, you might want to take this key in here, get the blue and the chip in here, and come over here. Because coming over here, you get 5 chips. Coming in here and then going over here, you get 5 chips as opposed to going 2 this way. It's all about maximizing. And then down here, we come to minus yellow, gets us plus 1 chip. And then minus blue gets us plus green. We still don't know if that's the way yet or not. And this is the blue exit side. Minus blue gets us plus 3 chips, and then red gets us plus 1. Here, for the cost of blue, we're getting a red key and a red key. Wait, that's a minus. And a red key here is getting us 1 chip. So we might want to bust in here just for the key, but take this somewhere else. Okay. Man, I almost feel like just brute forcing it at this point. If I'm having to work all this out on paper. Okay, so for minus yellow, this is the other big value proposition. Plus blue, plus 2 red. You get big key for your money here. Minus blue, you get plus 2 chips and plus blue. So that's a net gain of 0 keys going in there. Or really plus 1. You get a key, you lose a key, you get a key. So that's plus 1 coming out of there. Then finally, we go to this side. Minus red gets us plus 2 chips. And minus yellow gets us plus 1. That's pretty clearly not the way. You don't want to use your yellow key there, obviously. I mean, drawing it out makes it even more obvious where you want to use your stuff. Plus 1 chip minus red plus... So we get, in total, 9 red keys and 9 blue keys. It's just which 9 places are the most value, most bang for your buck. G gets us... Green gets us 1 chip in here. And then minus a red gets us... Oh, wait, no. I did that kind of foolishly. And this is the red side. Okay, so green plus 1 chip. Minus red plus 2 chips. Minus blue over here gets us a net gain of 0, but it gets us 1 chip. And then minus yellow right here gets us plus 2 chips. So, okay. We have it all blocked out here. Have it all blocked out on paper. Be safe getting home, Dave. Thanks for watching. Okay, so having this out kind of makes it a little nicer. Obviously, you want to go in here and get as many keys as you can. Yellow is important. So this kind of helps you, even just blocking it out kind of helps you see which rooms are going to be your big value propositions and which ones aren't. Like over here, yeah, you want to use your yellow key right here. And there's a way to another yellow key. Where was it? It was over here. Yeah, we've still got plenty of leftover. This one is a net gain of 0 keys. We want to pop this one open and get this key, but then use this over here to maybe maximize what we get out of that. More keys. This is a gain of 1. This is pretty valuable right here. Plus 3. So yeah, then you can kind of see where your value is landing. Let's pop into here to grab this. And then we can come over here and get these. Yeah, 5 chips left. As long as we have 2 reds, we can go... Well, hold up. 3... Okay. I haven't been keeping track of how many we've collected, but... Okay, we're out of blues. And we only need to get 5 key, or 5 chips. So, there's 3 in there, 2 in there. Is there a room we haven't hit that had a lot of value in it? 2. Well, maybe... No. You cannot convince me that that is the most valuable key to get. But maybe it is. I have a feeling I'm going to be stuck with no keys after this. Yep. Okay, well... That got me 0 keys. It was a lot easier to see what was important. But now... The only inefficiency remaining is... If I had used yellow to get that, but then I couldn't have gotten all these others down here. Oh, I'm very close. I'm very close. But you cannot convince me that getting the blue key is the move. Or the green key, rather. That is just too problematic. I feel like I did just maybe something minorly inefficiently. See, if I go here and get this... Well, here we go. We have 3 chips here. But you get 8 by going here. It's just... It's too good to resist. I feel like I'm going to end up looking up the path. I don't like mathing this out. Did I go up there? Did I get the 3 chips out of there? I did. I don't like it. No, I got the yellow key out of there. Okay. Well, you know. There's still one other yellow key. But I don't feel like that's going to get me what I need, though. Oh, yeah. I messed up anyway. Okay, so... Grab this. Get this. That's okay, because that's a net gain of 0. This is okay because it's a net gain of 0. This is okay because it's a net gain of 0. This is a net loss of 1 red, but a net gain of 1 blue.
Brace yourself while corporate America tries to sell us its wretched things.
I'm just gonna kind of work my way through the motions here. I don't have a lot of faith in anything I'm doing right now, but... That looked nice. That's 5 chips. That's a little more valuable than some areas we've been. Okay, so we have this now. 3 chips. Pop an exit to make sure we can leave, and we can't leave. Okay, I'm very close, but I don't want to. I don't want to math it out. It's annoying to me. Let's see. Key arithmetic. Yeah, appropriate music. This does feel very final bossy to me. Oh, this isn't CCLP 4. Okay. Okay, it's not routed out or anything. Yeah, let's see it. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's efficient. Okay, I'm gonna follow its track so far. I think you stopped in and got the blue key, right? Yes. And then you got both of these. Then you stop over and get the yellow key. Okay. Did pop in here. Seems pretty self-evident, yeah. Okay. What's up next? Okay, yeah. Went in there. I figured that was an important room. And then... yeah, you gotta get that yellow key, of course. The yellow keys are kind of key to the whole key solution here. Obviously a valuable room right here. Is it just about the order you go in the rooms? Okay, yeah, everything down in the bottom is important. What the hell? Okay, went in there. Okay, and now I have a red key I can get to the exit with. Oh, okay. I guess I was just going in somewhere. I didn't like that level. I'll just be straight up honest about it. Didn't like it. It's like, you know where the value rooms are, but it's like you gotta get as much efficiency going as possible. It's whatever to me. All the blocks in this level have gravel under them. Okay, that's Interesting to know. Okay, so I can kind of... So like, I can use them to get away from a blob, essentially. Okay. Wait, was there a... No, it's all green. Funky blobs. Mean Batman blob. Blobs are random, but I don't know. I've never really found the randomness of blobs to be that annoying.
Bummer.
Well, I say that, but... Yeah, and I mean, I guess the hint box is saying that I could use them to, like... I could push the blocks up against the gravel to kind of pin them in. That's what the title of the level is somewhat suggesting. But, like, also, I kind of don't care that much. I just kind of want to... Like, I could do that here. Pretty simply. But otherwise, I mean, I can just wait. Like, I can keep one trapped there for a little bit of a safety measure. Yeah, that's what you can do. You can just trap the blobs. Okay. Or you can, like, you know, just keep them on the other side of you there. I guess the further down you get, the more blobs you are, the more need for, like, actual corralling there is. I mean, on some level, I'd rather outrun blobs than teeth, but... Okay, yeah, your randomness is getting a little too unrandom for me there. I assume there's going to be more up this way as well. Okay, this does not make me comfy at all. Oh, exit, okay. Okay. Did everything that Fun Time Zone had to offer. So every room is going to have blobs in it. Okay, that was a good chunk of them. I just kind of want to stay away from them, you know? Alright, now, get to the exit. See, that wasn't really... That's not really what I would call... That's not a difficult level. I'm not too distressed by that one. The way I am something like key arithmetic. What I'd like to do here... Yeah, is keep you just up there somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I guess we're doing it this way then. Oh, shit. That's actually a really bad way to do that. Because what happens then is I get him pinned in here, and then Oh, wow. It's really gross. I can't beat this level now. Okay, I need to look at that exit, actually. How did I clog that up so easily?
Bummer.
Oops. That was just me not caring. Okay, I have to get a green key to be able to just even investigate that. See, if the pinning was that easy, I would do it more, but as it is, I just kind of feel like running and gunning it. Give them more to get around there. Alright, so what's the deal here? I come up here. If I pin you in a corner... Okay, the idea, I think, would be to... I think the idea would be to pin him when he's up top. Like that. So that I can go, yeah, you gotta pin him on one of the... Okay. Yeah, let's make sure that's taken care of now. Oh, hold up a second. Oh, God. Whew. Hey, Iron Fury. Yeah, black belt. I didn't see you come in there. I think you were the one that originally posted that song on the Brywheel forums. That's it's been on my video game playlist ever since. They're not really guarding the perimeters too well, are they? Yeah, like, I don't have time to make a wall between me and them. I just rather wait for randomness to favor me and then run and gun it. Like, get up high somewhere. Clear out a big space like this. Yes. Well, stay away from my escape zone. Yeah, Black Belt was like a Fist of the North Star game, I think, originally, right? And then it came to America. But then they were gonna... Yeah, originally Fist of the North Star game in Japan. For the US, they changed all the sprites and music due to licensing. Courage! Uh-oh. Okay, this is a reflex level. So here we go. Interesting. They get all just kind of mashed up in each other's guts there. That's fun. So yeah, this is level 40. We're down another floor in the pit of 100 tiles. This level is funny. These reflex levels are cute. Oh, shitty shit burger. It's like the world's most hellacious game of Frogger. Dear God. They are... Oh boy. Well, nobody seems to be over here. It's like when you find one of those really satisfying country back roads that no one ever takes. You feel like a genius. Find those little corners to not get trapped in. Wow, that was pretty simple by comparison. That was a bit of a breather. Constant vigilance. We must constantly be vigilant. So that... Oh wow, this music is strangely appropriate for... Oh boy. Okay. So that we do not fall to the threat of bombs. I pushed down. The keyboard didn't keyboard. No, I'm not doing that on purpose. Stop making fun of me, game. You making fun of me, Riz? Boy, I'm trying to take it easy with that, but it's not going to let me, is it? I guess just go a little bit earlier than you think it's going to be. Bummer. Death. Maybe that wasn't the way to go there. Well, if I do that, I can't push over dirt. Doesn't that cover up the... Can I not get in there? I need a way in there, surely. Bummer. Too far, Chip, too far. Yeah, so... This is going to be more handleable later. This seems like a recipe for disaster. Like, why even come in here? You're not getting out of that trap. Guess you always got... Chip? What is your deal? I think the keyboard is tired of playing the game. I'm not, but the keyboard is. Yeah, you're gonna have to push these onto here for now. Oh, though I guess it's worth remembering which ones have keys under them, because I bet you're not gonna get fire boots. So let me just start over there and pay a little more attention. Give it a little more constant vigilance. Bummer. They say the idea is to win the level, not lose it, but I guess the idea is to just hold down like a crazy person. So, second from the top and the bottom. Have the red key under them. I know I'm going to have to memorize that, so might as well. Bummer. They like these little reflex bits a lot, or... I say they. Andrew Menzies likes them a lot. Second, last. Bummer. That was kind of my fault there. Yeah, the best way to do that is just hold down. I have a feeling I'm not going to need those chips. And if I do, well then, God help me. What the hell? Oh, yeah. That was my fault for forgetting. She's got move.
Bummer.
Does Chip have moves? God, I'm terrible at this all of a sudden. Well, that's not the place to go there. A little surprised I got out of that one alive.
Bummer.
What? Gotta admit, I'm just a little confuzzled by that one. Why did it attack me? Shouldn't it have just gone around the wall?
Bummer.
I thought every 10th level was supposed to be a reflex level, but this feels more like a reflex level than the last one did. So, they're going to follow the left wall. So if I get that chip, it's going to attack me.
Bummer.
No, don't skip the level. So there are certain chips that, like, if you get them, you'll just die? Is that what I'm understanding? This one seems more trial and error than anything. So I'm just gonna not get this chip. See if the same thing happens here. No?
Bummer.
Okay. Yeah. We're looking at a trial and error level here. Like, how was I supposed to know which one that was going to come out of? So, like, they're going along... they'll follow the wall on their left. So they're orbiting the chip, not the wall, in this case. So they're gonna get me if I get that chip. Pretty sure. Okay. Was I paying attention? Probably not. Okay, good.
Bummer.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, so they're going to the right. So they're following the wall on their left. Okay, so yeah, that's why. Okay. So it's not a trick per se. But you do have to pay attention. This chip... Why did I go between them? That one was my fault. Okay. I go right here. Right? There's no... If I go up, I'll die. Oh yeah, that is a Chuck Somerville thing, isn't it? I didn't even mean to. How's it going, Bronco?
Bummer.
All that pondering and then my keyboard just fucks me in the ass. Of course. Okay.
Bummer.
That was my fault entirely. That was a really convoluted way to do that probably should have gotten me killed, but, you know, here we somehow are.
Bummer.
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to get that one. See, I'm trying so hard to remember everything else, I'm forgetting things that came before. Constant vigilance, this level is constant ass. I much prefer the VRC6 remix of this song.
Bummer.
No, why did Again, not supposed to get that one. Some of the chips are traps, like these right here.
Bummer.
I just wasn't fast enough there. I think I went between them for some reason, but I don't know. Bummer indeed. How's it going, Lord Hayati? Bummer is a word we've heard a lot in this level. And I think we've only been in this level about 10 minutes. Yeah. I did fall for the trap a few times, but yes. They are orbiting... They're orbiting the chip here, not the wall. So if I get the chip, they'll get me. So that one's a bit of a trick. Okay, now I just gotta think about which way I'm supposed to go through the teleporter. Okay, up. Alright, now if I go up through here, I get a yellow key. Okay, now I gotta do the cycle again. Right. Left. Up. Down for the chip. Then, wait. Then left because we're back at the beginning of the cycle. Right. Left. Up. Okay, we have a yellow key. We have not made it. This is the farthest we made it so far. Okay. Somewhere in here is going to be... Somewhere in here is going to be a fucking trap. There we go. That's the trap. We don't want to go over there. Otherwise, that releases teeth. And releasing teeth is bad. So if we go any further to the right than this, they all come out. So we only want to get chips that are over on this side. This is our baseline right here. Don't go any further right. Uh-huh. Do I need both blue keys? I think I only need one. I've only seen a need for one so far. It would be a huge mess if I had to... I'm gonna say I only need one. We're gonna run with the idea that I only need one for now. Alright, now I'm running this gauntlet again. Okay. So now we got to remember where the red keys were here. Which was here. And it was the second one. It was the second one from the top. It was this one. Oh my. So it'd be a hell of a time. Okay. Alright. Alright. One of these is going to send me into a bomb. It looks like I want to go down this one. Okay. Where was the exit? Fuck! Do they all have an exit in them? I bet they don't. Where was it? Shit. Oh! God, why? Why? Okay. They're all bouncing at the same rate. No, I can't get to the beginning again. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say here.
Bummer.
Couldn't remember. Could not remember. I'm gonna remember now, though. I'll tell you that much. Okay. This one's in the bag as long as I can execute it. You just gotta remember things. I should have died there. Trick chip. Yeah, trusting my gut here was definitely the correct move. You just don't want to go any farther right than that chip. You only need one blue key as well. That's pretty devious. Alright, now I gotta get through this again, which sucks. And we remember now. From cold hard experience, it was here. Second from top! That's right! Yes, yes! I remembered. Thank you. Oh, mercy. That was a crazy one. A lot of trial and error there. Life, the universe, and everything. This guy is going to be on my shit, isn't he? Yep, he sure is. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, we got a chip there. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but... Good lord. Sticky. Okay. Alright. We got a yellow key, that's good. Oh, Jesus. Well, at least it's, readable. The teeth are the perfect representation of me fucking up my Chinese food right now. I had Chinese food the other night. Okay, I gotta go push that blue button again. There we go. Man, that... At least you get infinite time in this level. I just noticed that. Fucking seriously? Oh, God. Boy, this is something else. Do I have to get the teeth killed first? I feel like if I come back from this... I need force boots to get the... Wait. No, I need to hit that button and come in from another angle, it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Bummer.
Yeah, I didn't think so. We're gonna need him to be dead. There we go. Maybe we'll go with one first that isn't so, like, you know, injurious to our health. As the error message loves saying. This is a pretty cool little maze right here. Emphasis on it being little because you can drown the teeth, yeah. I realized that's what I needed to do. Oh my. Well, let's see. How many... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I have a feeling some of these are booby-trapped, maybe? Oh no, you just need all of them because you need to be able to press them down. Okay. I mean, that's not so bad. Hey, a blue key. Okay. Oh, cool. I love this for me. Wait. Oh, hey. Okay. Well, that gets us a block we can use out here. Okay. Ah. There's a lot going on in this level. I'm gonna assume yeah. I was gonna say, pretty good assumption probably that I need that there. Get in here. Get out here, asshole. We're not gonna do this today. You know what? I should have saved a block, so that would give him a chance of randomly drowning. That would have been real nice. But now it's probably running around God knows where. Okay, just be careful, I guess. Careful out there, Roundy. This is a long-ass level. Oh, it's life, the universe, and everything because it's level 42. I gotcha. Old Dougie Adams reference there. That's probably supposed to be like that, so...
Bummer.
Are you fucking kidding? I didn't feel like he was anywhere near me. Shit. I felt pretty safe, and then it's like, haha, guess again. Clown. Oh, wait. You're not supposed to come up here until you get the blue key.
Bummer.
Yeah. Yeah, surprise, motherfucker. Drown. Die. We'll wait until I have a block here. I'm gonna try to get the walker to drown too, though. Some fries, motherfucker. I'll try to grab that one for y'all. Wow, there sure are a lot of things that rhyme with surprise. I like how this doesn't, like, crush me in the face or anything. That's comforting on some level. Alright. We're gonna try to get him to die here. Just don't be right, that's what I was gonna say. Just don't be right up in my face, please. Where are you? Playing around down there? Okay. Yes! Alright. Alright, that feels good. Really cool how I need 6 blocks for this shit. Alright, let's try not to get jumped by a blob this time. And we know we can go here because we have the blue key. Alright, don't suddenly be all up in my shit. Thank you. Oh, God. That's it? That was all that was for? Oh, fuck. Well, what's going on in these here parts? Okay, the more dirt we clear out, the safer that's going to be for us. Yeah, we'll need flippers to get around there. Probably fire boots as well. Maybe we don't need fire boots to navigate the maze. Maybe there are blocks down there we can use. I think it's important that we use these blocks to get the... How many of these do we have here? 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. That seems to make sense. For what we're up to. Shit. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. He's following the... Okay, let's make sure he follows the sand and not the blocks. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to use all 4 of these here. Hopefully that's correct to do. Feels like destiny that they gave me all these blocks up here for this. I've got infinite time too, so I can kind of work it all out. Having force boots is going to be a major plus. Because it's going to allow me to go on here and just play around on here, basically. You can do this the hard way, or you can do this the easy way. It's pretty simple, really. Is there an ASCII art of Mario and Yoshi here somewhere? Yeah, this is much nicer when you have the tools you need to do the job. So we can swim now. We've already gone up in here before. Oh. Ah. What? Okay. Now, see, I need to go find fire boots somewhere. Because they want you to think that you would use all those bombs or all those blocks to set off these bombs. Well, I can at least get the green key while I'm here. But I'm going to need fire boots to get the... Or the clone buttons for the fireballs to set them off. Oh, yeah, maybe so. Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get in there. That's right. Okay, so... Billy! So, we gotta find one chip. Probably do it one time each. Let's see what's over here. Ooh! Oh, God! Just about fucking blew it there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need fire boots. I'm gonna need ice skates to get those. Where were the ice skates? Were there ice skates? In the fire. Yeah, so... maybe if we strategically set off some of these. Okay, let's see who this... So that's number 3. Oh, and then they go in the water, so, okay. Gotcha, okay. Yeah. Alright. I feel okay about that. Okay, that feels pretty good. Oh my fucking god. Are you serious? Well, you kind of want the spy there. To take away your ice boots, because you'll need to run away from that ball. Okay. So now... Okay. Alright, now I can walk on the fire safely, which gets me what? I can go here. Sometimes, when you don't need your boots anymore, they can be more of a hindrance than a help. Gee, wonder what that's referring to. Couldn't possibly be right here, could it? Because we need to take...
Bummer.
Are you fucking... Just because you're not wearing your boots anymore doesn't mean you don't need to use your feet, Chip! God!
No! God!
For fucking real.
Oh, God, please, no! 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 No!
Run it back! Everything just right. Except that one shining moment. Yeah, somebody please clip that. I would be very appreciative. Let's get Roundy losing his shit. That is so fucked. God. What an asshole! And I like how the happiest, cutest music was playing there. Come on, buddy. Come on up. Please die. Go right. No. Come back up. Go right. Now die. What the fuck are you doing? Thank you. Thank you, Bronco. The piano music in there, yeah, it's like gun 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 gun. Fuck! Oh man. We have fun here at Round the Wheel Industries, a limited liability company. I like how you only need the keys for, like, one thing. Alright, we want to be careful with what we're... Okay, he's going all the way around. Good. That's a big berth we're giving him there. We like that. Just about ate it there for no reason. Gotta have a little bit of thrill in my life, you know. Gotta get the old adrenaline pumping somehow. If I gotta take a needless risk every now and then to feel something, well then by gar, I'll do it. One thing I like about this level is how, like, how satisfyingly it locks into place. Just joined the stream. Is this a new version of Chip's Challenge? It is a custom level pack Dream Machine. It's called Pit of 100 Tiles. This was made back in 2013 by Andrew Menzies. So it's a pretty old level pack. Some of its levels are in a different level pack called CCLP 1, Chip's Challenge Level Pack 1. But overall, I just play a lot of times. Okay, don't know why I did that. A lot of times I will play custom level packs of puzzle games, particularly Lemmings or Chip's Challenge. Those are kind of the two foundational pillars of the Round the Wheel experience. Did I get those one down by the walker? Yeah, I did. So yeah, it's not a new version of Chip's Challenge, but it's not the original. And I'm playing it in an engine called Tile World. This is Tile World 2. It's just an engine that facilitates custom Chip's Challenge level packing. So yeah, welcome aboard, by the way. Nice to see ya. I really need to play Black and White sometime. But I don't know, I get really Pokemon'd out sometimes. The chips are down. They sure are.
Brace yourself while corporate America tries to sell us its wretched things.
Yeah, I've never played Black and White. I like the idea, though, of being forced to use the Pokemon of that generation. Like, for the first half, to kind of get you better acquainted with them. I always thought that was really clever. Where did I miss a bunch of chips? Oh, down here, probably. There we go. Alright. Yeah, new generations don't actually make enough new Pokemon to do that. But Black and White had something like, what, 155 new Pokemon or something? More than the original. So you can see why they would kind of do that there. EVO music get me pumped. Alright, here we are. Do or die moment. And then they realized because 0 fucking fire types. Yeah, I was gonna say Pokemon Pearl Diamond did it too, but also the main difference was those games were bad. Okay, and up and in. Thank fuck. Jesus. Okay. Checkmate. Okay. Run from the ball. Run from the ball. Ha ha ha. God help you if you didn't pick Chimchar. Yeah, I want to play through as, like, Empoleon. I like the water steel I'm a big sucker for steel types. So it's like, what, you're telling me since I didn't take the fire fighting one, you're gonna fuck me in the ass? I don't like that very much. Woohoo! Alright. Okay, I think what I want to do is step down, wait for it to come up the way here. And bop! Hee hee! Oh, which one? Which one? Which way? We're going up. We're going up, ladies and germs. Here we go. We're way ahead. Pop, 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 pop. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let me in! Where was the button? I think I missed something there. Yeah, I missed a red key. That's pretty vital, I would say. Okay, nothing there. Where did I miss the toggle button? The green one. Loser. Oh, I think I might have missed it up there, actually. Yellow key. Am I supposed to push that down in here, or am I supposed to push it up? Well, probably not. I bet I'm coming back from that somehow. Oops. I just got myself killed. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay, we're looking for a green toggle door. Sad thing is people shit on firefighting, but it's a solid combination offensively. Yeah, it's just, yeah, you got too many of them. Yeah, Fire Ghost is played out at this point. I agree with that.
Bummer.
Nope. One oof. One oof was all it took. One shining oof. Yeah, they did what? I liked Delphox. Some people don't like Delphox so much. They're like, we just had a mythical fire psychic. Why do we need that? But I thought Delphox was pretty cool. I did a run.
Bummer.
Why did I just fucking stand there? Because I'm talking about Pokemon. I'm not thinking or concentrating. I mean, yeah, foxes are pretty cool too in general. Especially at the time. I remember furry community was pretty big into Phoenix. So, Finnegan was like furry dream come true. For a certain Bonk. Okay. Okay, I don't... I'm missing something. I'm missing how to get up in here. Is anybody else seeing this?
Bummer.
Oops. I'm just standing out in the middle of traffic. Not a furry, but I've been furry curious. I went to a furry convention once with a friend who was just exploring his identity as a furry, and he needed some moral support. I went with him. I think overall furies. I think furries are pretty nice people in general. What am I? Okay. Nearly got myself killed on that one. What am I missing? I mean, there's something...
Bummer.
Yeah, if I do that, that's just going to get me killed, because that's for perpetuating. There's nothing in here. Fury is not a nice person. I mean, you're nice to me, but I guess that doesn't mean you're nice overall. A person who's nice to you but rude to the waiter is not a nice person. Dave Barry. Dave Barry said that. I don't get the joke in this level. What's the... I'm not seeing the... Hold up. Well, either way, it accomplishes the same thing, right? Yeah, so... So you get running. Do you have to wait? Do you have to wait a certain amount of time for, like, a toggle switch to get hit? I used to equate furries to hippies, where it's like, they're weird, but they're nice. Hippies aren't really nice, though. I know that may come as a shock to hear, but hippies aren't really nice. They're nice as long as you're not interfering with their music.
Bummer.
What is the idea here? I feel like I might need to wait. I might need to wait around or something. Hey, Zamot, how's it going? Good to see you. We're playing some more... Did I forget the red key? I sure did. So, when schools start back for you? Staff goes back first week of August. I'm going to be doing my back-to-school marathon/fundraiser. Tentatively scheduled for Sunday, August 2nd. But it's always beginning of August I go back. And you know how it is with teachers and having to get their own supplies. So if I go up in here... With the way the tiles are set in the fireball section, I bet you there's a safe spot in there. You know what? I'll be damned. I bet you're right. I know a hippie who jogs in all weather at the place where I do, and he seems to be like a cool guy, but I don't know him. He's got to be 70 plus years old and always jogging. Yep, that's old people for you. Jogging. We may have some time to study it, too, with how fast we can get ripping here. Okay, it's not quite there. A quick study would tell us that they would come around here and go here, and there we are. Yep, a safe spot right there. Oh, look at that. Hayati, you mad genius, you. Well, do they ever stop now? Okay, they do. Alright. There we go. Ho ho hee hee ha ha. Oh wait. Shit. Boy, I thought I was a fucking genius for remembering that. Just wondering if my school has gotten rid of chalkboards. Chalkboards, yes. I mean, I have dry erase boards in my room, but I have never in my professional career used chalk. Not even one time. What now? I feel like this is wrong, but I don't have anywhere else to go. Yeah, I have dry erase markers. 1 second after you reach the end of the forest floor, fireballs will clone behind you, so run. Oh, I'm almost out of time anyway. Shit. I'm moving too slow to begin with. Damn. Okay. So this is a speed level, too. You gotta know what you're doing. You used to like cleaning the chalkboard for the teacher. You fucking dork. I'm just playing. Any free labor I can get out of these little shits, I'll take it. You learn to love it. Oh shit, I was just standing there in the middle of traffic. Run over me, car. Teacher from Judgment writes, would be mad considering how protective she was over her chalkboard. Yeah, but chalk is a health hazard, don't you know? Must be true. Captain Kirk said so. Stop yawking, start chipping. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. So the idea here is wait in my waiting spot, but once it's done, move, move, move. Here's my safe place. My safe space. Okay. Not hearing the button anymore, so should taper off pretty soon here. Okay. Oh, fuck. What? There is a way to get back with that yellow key. Damn it, I fucking knew it. Okay.
Bummer.
Oh, shit. No, we don't want to skip the level. Why would we want to do that? You block the tank with the block.
Bummer.
Oops. Yeah, but you gotta actually get in there, and you don't get the yellow key until after. Because, like, look, I'll show you. Yes, you do have to go back, I think. It means 2 runs of the fire gauntlet. Because, see, you get force booted here. So you can't Oh, yes you can. You go through the fire. Duh. Okay. That's... Okay, yeah. Ooh, that's a bit nasty. I was like, oh, I went back, but then I saw Force 4, and I was like, oh, well, dude. You back from Supergirl, King Cool? How was Supergirl? This is from Mole Mania. I played Mole Mania once. It was pretty cool. I liked Mole Mania, but the bonus stages were hellish. Honestly, uh-oh. Aha. There we are. It's pretty bad. Uh-oh. I don't know why I'm always rooting for those cape shit movies, but I am. It's like I wish they were good. I hope for things to be good. There we go. That's the last little bit there. Alright, secret passages. Oh boy. It's probably a terrible idea to get all of these at once because I won't be able to keep up. Let's see how many there are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 reds and 8 blues. Secret passages tells me that maybe there are some walls that are fake. Haha, see? Boom. Thank you for keeping track. I appreciate it. There's a pattern for figuring out how many ways there are out of each room. Well, if it's all the same to you, I'm just going to try beasting it out. Is there any way in here that doesn't involve... It doesn't appear that there's any way in here that doesn't involve a blue key. So we gotta eat one. Please let me get all of them. Thank you. One of those ish levels. Is there actually anything down this way? Might be worth checking into. Pretty limited amount of time in this level, too. Damn. I still have 18 chips to get. I don't think there's anything down that way. Okay. We're forced to use a red. Yeah, don't think we need to do anything. Okay, we might have to... Man, I might start burning keys at this point. I'm getting a little desperado here. Okay, should not need to open those two though. One chip left. Where the... It better be over. Oh, maybe I did not need to use keys to get those after all. Oh, shit. Where's that last one? Is it, like, down here somewhere? There it is. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It worked out. There may have been some... There may have been some margin for error on that one. Had to have been. Periodic lasers. Watch the clock. Every 20 seconds, the security system will shoot lasers into the other room. Okay, well... I guess I just gotta be quick then. Okay, it's been about 20 seconds.
Bummer.
Yeah. So you have about 20 seconds to get the chips and escape. Alright. So at 180. Boom. Okay. Oh, what? Oh. Lasers. Lots of fireballs, not just one. Roundy, you goof. You terminal goof. Let's see how much time I have to... I can maybe get 5 chips here if I'm fast. If I'm fast, which I'm not.
Bummer.
Maybe it's that bold execution, though. Woohoo! Look at that. Bold flavors. Oh, now I go in the other room and I do it here. Got it. I seem to do better when I continuously hold keys. 160 is about where we need to be, so let's prepare. Alright. That's cute. I like this one. As long as you're pretty fast, you can get most of the chips in the room. And it doesn't take that long. Okay, at 140, they'll stop, and we go. At dawn we ride. Let's go. Yeah, with this bold execution, I'm having a lot better success holding down directions. Yeah, okay. Maybe bold execution is where it's at. Oh, God. Mega Man 3 title theme kicks. Ah, yes! Alright. Alright. Teamwork. Your bomb disposal unit may consist of up to 8 gliders and as many walkers as you need. Okay. Up to 8 gliders. Okay, that's interesting. So, you could take your chances with the randos, or you could have targeted bomb disposal. Yeah, so like, let's get one here. Simple. So like, yeah, let's. You can have some guided bomb destruction, or you can take your chances with a walker. Okay, that's sent him into a bomb. It's interesting. Some of them aren't going to be able to make it, though. And you always want to use the blocks as guides, clearly. Let's push these onto gravel. Okay, and if we do that again... Wait. There was an invisible wall there? Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, this one's gonna take a while.
Bummer.
Oh boy. Yeah, I may just want to send out like a sound. So what are you up to? If I try to get it... Oh, okay. That's right. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, that's a guaranteed blow up. But then, okay. I thought I'd made invisible walls there somehow. Yeah, we can take some chances here. Either way. What? Okay, we heard to the right blow up. Now we're hoping for to the left. Okay. So yeah, there is some, if you let the walkers do it, you are leaving it up to random chance to some degree. And you gotta make sure to stay on that safe ground. Make sure you're being safe. What's over here if he... Okay. Okay, that's good. Let's put a block here. That way he chances going in there. I want to follow it. I want to make sure... Oh my god. Go somewhere useful. Thank you. Getting these local ones would probably be better with a glider. Yeah, these ones are pretty close. So there's, at most, 3 you have to leave up to random chance. How many blocks do I get? This could be potentially good for the walkers to use. Okay, that blew up something. Nice, good. You can kind of manipulate this one, but I think it's mostly up to chance. There's some degree of chance here. Like, yes. I want you to go right now. Right, and then down, preferably. Yeah, that's exactly... Oh, well, he blew up something. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's see if it does what I want. Come right? No, well, okay, yeah. Well, no. So now it's just kind of running around. Is there anything useful I can get it to do? It might eventually do something useful. Boy, that's a long wait, though. If I wanted it to do... We are tracking you with our patented running around technology. We need you to do something. Dear God. I'm only willing to let one of you clowns out at a time, by the way. Okay, it's going down. Maybe we'll get some action here. Of course not. If you come back down, I've got a tasty treat for you. There you go. Oh, no. Come back down again, please. Randomly come back down. No. Because you're a fucker. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Down, please. Down, please. Dear God. I mean, yeah, without... There we go. Alright, let's keep you in there. There we go. Boy, that really seemed to help with, manipulation. We're really taking a chance by using these guys. This is the cheap solution, not the good solution. Oh, man, you were about to do a nice thing. There we go. There's some we can push around. Okay. This could work out pretty well for us, actually. Well, we need to get one. Let's put this maybe here. Before we get this one set up too good. This one's pretty local. You'd send out 20 and then park Chip in the gravel and go take a dump. Yeah, maybe not the worst idea in the world, but I feel it. I feel it. But these things are dangerous. I need it to do more than what it's doing. Can you get back here from there? Where'd you go? Great, now we got a wild walker running loose. You can only really go here, 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 here. Okay, I'm going to try to take advantage of it here. It's stuck in a kind of horizontal holding pattern. So I think I can, if it goes down and left here. If If it goes down and left here, I am relying on RNG. That's a fool's game right there. That's something you never want to be caught dead doing. There we go. I haven't used all my gliders yet, so I could get them to go. He would follow the wall to the right. Oh, that would be a good one actually to use there. Because if I put that there, would that cause him? No. He would go up here, and he would turn right. So get him to go up here. That's one I don't have to chance randomly, I don't think. Oh, he went left. Fuck. Well, what's gonna happen? He blew up something. Let's throw another one out there, then. Yeah, I figured that would blow that one up. So he would turn left here, so we need him to go... Doop. And then another one... here. God. What a sick base lick. I think I have 2 more gliders left. And then I'll have to... I haven't really been counting super hard. Okay, I don't want to get that yet. Because I want to give myself an out to the exit. I should have, I think, 1 more glider, but I'm going to try it. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I see. There's tanks getting made up here. I think I may have blown my last glider. But in case I haven't, let's try to manipulate him into going some direction. I think he would turn. Just want to make sure he'll turn a certain way. Go here. I think he would probably then go... He'd go over here and then bop into here. Though that might be... Okay, let's... We only have 1 left and we can play with blocks as much as we want. So let's play the block or the walker game. Probably the easiest way to get 1 in there is to do this. And I think that's going to just about do it. Yeah, that was very easy manip right there. Okay, so that's going to do it. We're going to get out of this level, and we're going to get out of this stream. All right. Well done. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. We got through 13 levels today. That's a pretty good pace. 4 hours. 13 levels, 4 hours. That's like 3 levels an hour. Wow. Okay, maybe it's not so great. But I'm still enjoying this. Touch, force 4, get dizzy. Oh my god. What does that mean? That boy needs therapy. There are 43 chips here, but you only need 35. Well, that's nice. But Mrs. Wheel is getting off, so I need to get off as well. We have some stuff to get handled tonight. And then, and that's going to do it for us. So thanks to everybody who popped by. Always fun to get some puzzle gaming in, get some summer of rounding in. But there you have it. We'll start next time. The only thing I recognize the phrase "that boy needs therapy" from is a sample in that one Avalanche song. That's what I was quoting. Hey, Delia. Just missed it, yeah. I am on level 47. We got from 33 to 47 today. So yeah, a lot of good progress made, but I had to make it an afternoon stream today because we had some stuff to do tonight. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a evening stream. More people can generally catch evening streams. But that's it for me. I'm Around the Wheel. Until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Be excellent to each other and stay slutty, folks. Have a good rest of your night.